I don't want to get into my whole thing now because I don't want to give it away, but I want there to be some surprises tomorrow. But all of you are at a point where I don't know if if we probably have some diamond coaches. Who's a diamond coach? Raise your hand. So we got a few, right? Emeralds. We got any emeralds in the room? Who's brand new to this thing? Like, what the heck is Tony talking about? Raise your hand. Are there some of you? Oh my gosh, you are in the golden box. Yes. I don't even know what that means, but it's got to be good. Because we are a company that is revolutionizing fitness. Everybody else is playing catch up. Everybody else is, using our. Did you see the cover of Sports Illustrated with Donovan McNabb and the words "Bring It" on it? Yeah. Yeah. And I saw Donovan because I've been working with the Eagles because I go to QVC. As you know, because you were on there with me, QVC star. And David Akers, who's their kicker. I don't know if you have any Philly fans, probably not way out here in Idaho. But David Akers, who's a professional football player, bought an infomercial product and used it and showed up at training camp, 30 pounds lighter, and his legs were buff, and he's kicking the ball 60 yards. And all the other players are going, "What are you doing?" Well, I'm using that P90X. What? That thing on an infomercial? And now 15 or 20 of the players are using, supplementing P90X in their professional athletes. Montreal Canadiens, Jacksonville Jaguars, Cirque du Soleil, Army, Air Force, Navy, Marines. Hello. I showed up the other day, and a friend of mine who works at Beachbody in the beauty department, she's married to this guy Flo, which is like his stage name. His real name is Jerry, but he's a professional breakdancer. He trains Usher. Now, I don't know who Usher is. You know who Usher is? Who Usher is? Usher, I guess, is bigger than Michael Jackson. He's an R&B artist. And so I show up at my house the other day. I come down the stairs, and Flo works out with me on Mondays. He does a legs plyo routine with me. And there's this entourage in my house, like big dudes with glasses on, And there's Usher. Oh, hey man, what's up? I don't know who Usher is. Well, it's like, hey man, I brought Usher because he's a huge fan. Oh, you? Usher's a fan of me? Are you kidding me? It's just weird. So, the cool thing is that, not only is the general population getting it. We designed P90X initially for people who go to gyms who weren't getting results. We're paying for memberships and paying for trainers, and just they would go for a year and nothing was happening. The whole idea behind muscle confusion was they just weren't getting enough stuff. Who's using P90X or has used it? Raise your hand. There's a lot of stuff, right? Variety is the spice of fitness. If you keep doing the same things over and over again, you're going to plateau, get bored, or get hurt. P90X, even the head conditioning coach for the Eagles said, the players are having onset muscle soreness, but they're not getting the typical joint pain that other programs provide. I don't know, I just did it because I didn't want to get bored or hurt. Plateau. This made sense to me, So, the cool thing anyway, to finish, to conclude, I just want to say that I'm excited to be here. I'm excited that you guys are here. This company that I work for is like no other. Last year we were the 69th fastest growing company in the country. 9 years ago we didn't exist. And if there are two areas to get into right now in this country with the economy the way it is either you're going green or you're going fit and healthy. And fit and healthy is our thing, and if we want to go green too, boom, we've got both. And by the way, Beachbody is going green. Because of Carl's wife. Like, forget these, get recycled products. So, which is really awesome for us. And the crazy thing, and I'll just say this, is that, 2 years ago I could walk anywhere, do anything, and people would kind of go, that guy looks familiar. I went to high school with him. Tony, oh my God! I feel like Ringo Starr in 1965. It's weird. It's weird for me. I was telling Mike, the limo driver, I said, celebrity is fake. It's fake. I'm just a kid who was miserable, who didn't want to be anymore, and I found exercise and eating right as a way to do it. And what you're learning and what you're doing is just, it's a few years after I figured it out. And I happen to be, a really insecure kid. There was that stutter, see? And so I used humor. And Carl and the folks at Beachbody let me use my know-how with fitness and humor, and the two come together in such a way that people want to keep push and play.
Yep.
I mean, thank you.
Absolutely.
And one more thing too, 10-Minute Trainer and P90X were number 1 and 2 in the country last week. Ow! It's so freaky. It's so freaky. And the cool thing too is that you know, with the business and the things, you know, you can kind of have it all. I mean, you can have it all. You can have this energy and this enthusiasm through the fitness and eating right to build your business. And you know, and I could make it complicated, but it really isn't. We have examples of people who are doing just that. You know, I mean, you were overweight and miserable at a job that was driving you crazy, and none of that, all that stuff's gone.
It's all gone for everything.
Yeah. Really awesome. So I don't know if you want to ask some questions. I could do that. Anybody? The hair is real, and I do not diet.
Okay.
Do not.
What did you do before Beachbody?
I was a trainer. I used to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and train people till 9 o'clock at night, driving all over town in my car that would break down. You know, because I was driving from Hollywood to Santa Monica to Venice to West LA to Malibu. You know, and for peanuts, really, for nothing. But before that, I was pantomime in the corner. You know, when I first came to town, yeah, you know.
You gave that up?
You got Power 90.
Oh yeah, we know that one.
I was a go-go dancer at Chippendales.
Okay, you just made that cartwheel.
That sounds like an insecure guy.
I was a comic. I did comedy. I was an actor. I was in commercials. Did a couple of little parts in movies. And that's me. I gotta go. Yeah. So I had every job under the sun. I came to California from Rhode Island. Grew up in Connecticut. Came to in 1980. A lot of you weren't born. But in 1980, and I had $400 in my pocket, and 2 suitcases, and a stereo, but with no speakers, because back in those days they were this big. And you couldn't fit them in the car, so I don't even know why I brought the stereo. And I got to California with $200. I mean, $400 wouldn't even give me enough gas to Maryland now, you know. But yeah, so it's been a long 27 years. Trial and error and learning. Yes, question?
I know, stalker chick. That's her over there. With everything, I know you have a lot on your plate and everything, but are you? I just keep telling people that Beachbody is endless, and I'm hoping that you're going to continue to bring it and keep bringing us more stuff. Do you have just tons of stuff in your brain that you're going to bring us in the future as we grow?
Workout-wise.
Yeah, just workout-wise, and I almost see you as not just being just the workout god of Beachbody, but I mean, you just what you.
I mean, it's not Sean T. You sure?
No, well,
I thought
you're ours, but no, but just what you bring from your heart and how you share not just your exercise expertise and your fitness, but just what you bring from a motivational standpoint. I mean, are you gonna? I mean, you're just so good at it. Are you going to be incorporating more of that into the Beachbody world?
Well, I'm writing a book. You know, soon we're working on the deal now and what it's going to consist of. It's funny because right now I'm going through the same thing with the book agent and the publishers as I did, you know, with fitness early on. You know, I got this woman, Barbara, back in New York. Tony, oh, I know you want to talk about the 11 laws of health and fitness and feeling good. People don't care about that. They want something fast. We got an idea called hot spots. Hot spots. Work on the hot spots. I said, Earth to 1965. I said, Barbara, I don't need them. No, I'm not doing hot spots. I want to do something that's based on how to get people motivated, how to get them excited, how to stay in the game, how to understand that if you exercise today, your life changes today, not some hot spot so you get your thighs a quarter inch smaller a year and a half from now. Ick. You know, it's been done. It's tired. It's old, you know, so that's the thing. I'm trying to get